horrifying. I mean, it's scary to think that you could just be in your house fine one day and then it can explode.
Tonight on ABC 10 News at 6, we have new details about this devastating fire that killed an Abington Township man inside his home. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mckinley, and that is our top story at 6. An explosion sparks this deadly house fire. Flames are shooting out of the roof like blowtorch, stopping the rescuers in tracks. ABC 10's Kristen Welker is live now in Abington with the latest on tragedy. Kristen?
Tim, what is so sad about this is so many people tried to save the man inside this house behind me, but they just couldn't. Look at the charred remains of this house. You can get a sense of just how devastating this fire was. Now this community is coping with the loss of one of their own.
It was so awful to watch. We just kept actually just sort of praying out loud.
But nothing and no one could save an Abington man from this blaze. Sources say the 42-year-old was trapped inside his Los Angeles Avenue home in Abington Township when a fire broke out at about 11:30 this morning. The flames shot almost 30 feet into the air and at one point sent firefighters running for safety. Witnesses say it all started with an explosion.
I heard a big explosion, sounded like a big garage door dropping, but it was just massive.
Neighbor Perrin Davis ran over with a handheld camera and captured these images of the billowing smoke. They finally got him out, but it was too late. He was pronounced a short while later. It sent shockwaves through this entire community.
It's hard to see this actually happen. To be doing all that and know what happened, it's tough.
Ron Whetstone said he tried his best to save his neighbor.
I mean, a couple of other people actually tried to pull the windows out, break the glass out, and had a hold of his arm, but we had to pull him up and out the window.
And you couldn't?
We couldn't. He lost consciousness, and we couldn't get him up far enough to get out of the window.
It was toughest for the victim's loved ones. They were visibly distraught when they arrived at the scene. And now investigators who spent the day putting out hotspots and securing the site are trying to determine how this happened.
This is a close-knit community. We all pretty much know each other. We care about each other, and it's hard. It's a little too close to home, you know what I mean? I mean, it really is.
Now, the victim lived in this house with his mother and grandmother. We are told Red Cross is helping them out tonight. Investigators, again, still trying to determine what caused this blaze. They do not believe it was arson. Live in Abington Township, Kristen Welker, ABC 10 News.